If you're no longer valuable for what you produce, then who are you? I sat with that question over Easter and it genuinely unsettled me, because here's what I realized with it. Exam, every test, every degree, every job, every skill you and I have potentially accumulated and spent years building was training us to be one thing: the most efficient, productive, valuable output machine. And I don't mean to say that bitterly or bluntly. I say it because I think most of us have actually never questioned it, and we just got really good at performing around it. And then AI has now arrived, which has completely changed the game. It's learning so fast that it can outright, outproduce, outcreate us in many ways that we've never really experienced before in our lifetime. So the thing we were all quietly building our identity around, and we were taught from a very young age to do, our output, our value, our expertise, our skill set, our knowledge, which we are tying neatly to our purpose and mission in this world, is being automated. So I have to ask you directly, if you're not what you produce anymore, then who are you? Because I think that question is the most important one any of us can truly be sitting with right now, especially in the midst of this AI revolution, because I haven't really heard anyone from tech or the spirituality space actually kind of connect the dots quite like this yet. And by the end of this video, my goal is to make sure that you're going to see this moment right now with AI as something completely different. I want to turn your uncertainty, your fear, your anxiety into clarity, to see AI not as a threat to who you are, but as a thing that's finally going to show you who you actually are. And I think that reframe is going to be the most important shift you can make this year. And obviously we can't answer these questions yet of how AI is really going to compare to previous revolutions in history, because we know that AI is a learning language model and it can think with us and work with us, not just produce outputs for us. So I'm really seeing two sides of the equation emerge more strongly than ever. We have the side where I believe our capabilities will be maximized and we can create things to amazing lengths and that we've never really seen before. And there's also the other side where we succumb very willingly to allowing AI to control our thinking, our decision making, our creativity, where we become a literal NPC to AI. So that means that this unknown tension, a little bit of resistance we're feeling, I believe is a good thing, because it's going to break us out of our past self, our past habits, our past belief systems, and it's going to shape us if we use this in the right light to become the most abundant version of ourselves, to really tap into our purpose. I really just want to also circle back to a key psychological point that I heard Aaron Dougherty talk about in his YouTube podcast that I thought was so fabulous and can directly relate to this. He talks about or explains how we subconsciously control our environment for our safety. It is the known, it's all that we know about. If you think about it, it's literally like how you have built an entire routine around your day, your working week. We, wake up, you get dressed, you make your coffee, you take the same route of transport to work, you go and do your job, then you come home, you go to the gym, then you check your bank account every Monday, you get your same salary. It's all that consistent routine. And it's something that we have, been ingrained in from a very young age, that we have to work hard to achieve great things. And around that, we create such a bubble of safety in the known. And now AI is coming as an external threat to kind of burst that bubble. Really, it's coming in to disrupt how we work, how we communicate with ourselves, with each other, potentially in the near future. Who knows how crazy it's going to be. But it's just important to note that we are so comfortable living in the known that as soon as an external threat comes in, we feel that tension, that anxiety, that resistance. And I want to reframe that to be a positive thing. I want you to see that as an opportunity. It's your soul telling you it's time for the next level. It's time to get uncomfortable in the right way and direct your energy in a different light. So that's why it's really important to be able to come home to yourself, to look within, find the answer, and heed your inner calling. So what I'm getting at, And what I feel is going to emerge is a movement of the self-defining individual. And this is a really exciting place because I feel this is coming in as a new wave as everything is shifting. And I know everyone does feel this, especially with AI coming in and also the world changes. There's a lot of uncertainty and unsettling right now. But I feel like it's a good thing. Things are changing and we're being called to adapt to this change. The self-defining individual is not going to be defined by a single niche. They are going to be multi-skilled in different disciplines, but their main objective is to serve themselves through their purpose and their mission, and in order to help others thrive and make this world a better place. Maybe you're sitting at a job right now where you feel that uncertainty. You don't know if you're going to be able to keep your job the next 6 months or year down the line. You hear your colleagues at work talking about it, and it's just creating that pit of anxiety in your chest, like, I don't know what to do next. The next time you feel that, I want you to bless that feeling, because it's your body telling you you're ready to upgrade. It's coming in as a reminder that there's so much more greatness ready for you to receive and for you to build and to create and to live in your soul fulfillment. And it's not what society demands of us anymore. It's breaking that old paradigm for good. So to tie this all up into one nice neat bow, the people who are going to thrive in what's coming next aren't going to be the ones who master AI the fastest. They're going to be the ones who master themselves first. They're going to be the most present, the most self-aware, the most connected to why they're actually here, their soul's purpose. This is the one thing AI will never be able to replicate. It's going to be your relationship with yourself and the way you show up in service of others through your purpose. So if you want to keep exploring what it means to actually find your full potential amidst all this chaos, please subscribe, because that's exactly what I'll be unpacking here on my channel. And yeah, feel free to also share this with someone who needs to hear this today, and I'll see you in the next one.